Well, I think being a member of AU Spartan Media can help students out in a lot of different ways. We have a lot of different opportunities for students to develop their media production skills. We have students that will do graphic design work for the PR teams, so they can work with Photoshop and design flyers and websites and things like that. We have students that will do TV shows, so they'll actually work in a television studio and do multiple cameras and produce a full studio program. We also do field productions where they go out with cameras and then they have to learn video editing software in order to put a multimedia piece together. So there's a whole variety of different ways. We also do radio podcasts, so students learn audio production skills.
I am the sports team sports editor.
Well, students, I think as we already talked about, students learn some basic sort of digital media production skills, which come in handy in a lot of different professional fields. But I also think they learn a little bit about working in an organization.
I'm a culture writer on my team, and I am also co-host with Terrence for the screenplay.
And kind of working with different teams and navigating all the different things that go along with working on a team. Working with supervisors, going through the sort of performance review process. So that's really what we want the students to get out of it.
My role on AU Spartan Media is the digital editor for the news team.
We know that not every student in our program is going to go out and become a broadcast news producer, but everybody is probably going to work in some sort of organization at some point where they'll need those basic skills in how to work with people.
I love the group. I think everybody in the sports team is fun to work with. I think we all do a great job, and I just love being a part of, it's like a close-knit community.
What I hope viewers get out of watching AU Spartan Media is they get a sense of what's going on at AU from a student's point of view. So that's kind of the way we designed our organization, is we wanted to make sure that the student's voice was sort of out there so people could see what was happening from the student's perspective. So that's why it's called AU Spartan Student Media.
My favorite part is probably being able to bring in some creativity to the pieces that we write, and I also really like bonding with my team members. That's fun.
I think the best part is seeing the students work together and build friendships and camaraderie among their teams and putting the productions together. At the end of the term, we always have sort of an awards ceremony where all the teams get together, and we can see that over the course of the year they've actually made friends, and they've also developed their network, because these are people they're going to keep in touch with after they graduate. So that to me is always, I think, the best part of it, is just seeing the students kind of come together and get to know one another.
I like that we all get to work together to help the website out, and we all have our own little things to do.
You should read it because then you know what's going on, and you should watch it because maybe you don't like to read it.
Because we're awesome. We're all going to be like movie stars here in like a year, so I think you should watch the pre-stuff.
AU students should read and watch the contents we produce, because it helps us because they're actually reading our work. Visit www.auspartanmedia.com today.